Lesson 3.1. The Power of the Worship Pad. Layering music to set the spiritual tone. A worship pad is a soft, sustained musical atmosphere, often created with warm synths, strings, piano textures, or ambient sounds, that sits underneath spoken words, prayer, worship, or scripture. Its purpose is not to compete with the message. Instead, it creates an emotional and spiritual environment that helps the audience slow down, listen, reflect, and engage. 1. Start with a simple foundation. Use a soft sustained chord or ambient texture. Avoid busy melodies. Example: warm pad, soft piano, very light string texture, gentle reverb. The foundation should feel almost invisible. 2. Layer gradually. Build the atmosphere according to the emotional progression of the message. Quiet teaching single soft pad. Reflection pad plus subtle piano. Prayer pad plus gentle strings. Emotional climax fuller pad plus strings plus restrained musical swell. The key principle is less at the beginning, more at the emotional peak. 3. Match the music to the message. Message moment musical approach. Scripture reading warm, minimal pad. Teaching very low volume ambient layer. Personal testimony soft piano plus pad. Prayer spacious pad plus subtle strings. Declaration gradually increasing intensity. Altar call warm, emotional sustained chords. 4. Use space and silence. Don't fill every second with music. Silence can be more powerful than another musical layer. For example, statement pause soft pad scripture silence musical swell. That contrast can make an important spiritual statement feel much more significant. 5. Control the volume. The voice must remain dominant. A common mistake is making the worship pad too loud, causing listeners to focus on the music instead of the message. Keep the pad sufficiently low that you can clearly understand every word, without effort. 6. Use chord changes intentionally. Don't change chords constantly. Long, slow chord movements create a sense of peace and continuity. For a short-form sermon or devotional video, a simple progression can be more effective than complicated harmony. 7. Create an emotional arc. Think of the music as a cinematic emotional curve. Silence atmosphere connection builds spiritual peak release silence. This prevents the soundtrack from feeling repetitive and gives the audience an emotional journey. Practical exercise. Take a 60-second sermon clip and create 3 versions. 1. No music, voice only. 2. Single worship pad, very subtle. 3. Layered atmosphere, pad plus piano strings plus controlled swell. Listen to all 3 and ask, does the music help me feel the message, or is it making me notice the music? If the audience notices the soundtrack more than the message, the music is probably too busy or too loud. Core principle: the best worship pad is often the music people feel emotionally without consciously noticing it.